Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an exciting year at Robert C. Byrd High School. We're at Eagle Field this evening for an exciting matchup between your homestanding Robert C. Byrd Eagles and the Yellow Jackets of Williamstown High School. My name is Gabriel Rhodes, and I'm joined this evening by
Stephen Kennedy.
And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we're excited to be back on the soccer field with a young team that's going to be really hungry this year.
RCB coming off a 7-10-5 season, so, losing year, but, ended the year kind of solid. I mean, got that big win over Philip Barber in the sectional semifinal, the 1C, go on the road, and, lost in extra time, 1-0 to Grafton, or they would have won their 7th consecutive sectional championship. So even though they didn't quite have the regular season that they might have expected, they definitely were able to do some solid things. And the group coming up is a lot of talent. Last year I saw that they won the middle school championship for Harrison County undefeated last year. So definitely a group that you hope to build on while using the returners that have put so much into it. Returning for RCB, the leading scorer returning, who was the leading scorer last year, was Braden Thomason. But, RCB will have to look for places to find goals because the second and third leading scorers were Johnson and Bovino, who are both graduated, and so you're going to have to replace them. So you're going to have to look to find some solutions there. And, of course, losing your goalie in Cam Clark, You
lost a lot of leadership.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, I think you've got a group here who is hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And some leaders that I think, we're watching here. I'm watching Caden Min and Peyton Smith, Charles Hawkins, and Anthony Corsini getting ready to warm up and talking to the boys, talking to the guys that are getting ready to be announced as starters.
Yep.
I think the outlook is bright here for this young team.
Oh, absolutely. I think that this is definitely a year that, you look around the sectional, and I think that RCB has a very good chance of winning it this year. There's other Grafton returned a lot from last year, so you're definitely going to have to worry about them. And, Philip Barber always puts a solid team on the field. And so, it's not going to be easy, but I think the talent is there to take that step to get back to the regional championship game after last season.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, we're kind of watching here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to jump here to commercial once they get to the starting lineups.
Yep. So so they're doing the coin toss there. While we're on that, we could talk about the opponents for today. The Williamstown Yellow Jackets, last year record of 15-4-2, so very accomplished team. They come in with a record of 1-0, though they've split their preseason.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to run the commercial here.
Yep. We'll be back for the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network.
Harrison County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum designed to meet the needs of every student at every grade level. The elementary curriculum emphasizes core subjects augmented by music, art, health, integrated technology offerings, and physical education. Middle school students are introduced to programs, career counseling, and coursework that will help them make the transition to high school. Our high schools offer a broad and challenging curriculum to meet diversified needs and prepare our students for future careers or post-secondary education. Advanced placement honors, as well as dual credit partnerships, are available through local universities. Healthy Grand Families is a free initiative to provide information and resources to grandparents who are raising grandchildren. Healthy Grand Families is a partnership with Harrison County Schools, Family Services of Harrison County, and United Way. Harrison County Schools, where all are leaders and all are learners.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back here this evening. I tell you, Steve, that goalkeeper for Bird, we talked prior to the anthem about replacing some starters from last year. Wyatt Crisplow looks like a grown man as a freshman.
Freshman, yeah. I mean, RCB actually is starting 4 freshmen tonight, with Crislip being one of them, and LeVake, McCain, and Carson Bennett. So it says a lot that, especially with as many people coming back, and that they're able to crack the starting lineup as freshmen. So
yeah,
it's
well, and you know what? They're gonna they're switching sides here.
Yep.
This is going to be a good game for these freshmen to get some experience.
Mm-hmm.
To get some time on the ball and some experience in high school ball. High school ball is different.
Yep, it is.
And it doesn't matter the opponent. You got to take it seriously and look at the time you get. Take the time you are to get better.
And I'm looking over here, you look at Williamstown, there's some, you talk about grown men, there's some grown men over there on the Williamstown side.
That sweeper in the top of the diamond looks like he's going to be a pretty interesting character.
Yeah, I say, he looks big.
Now, I'll tell you, the other thing that I'm really excited about, I don't know if you watched Ted Lasso, but
I actually just got it. So
listen, so I won't spoil a whole lot. We'll talk about it later in terms of language from the show. But my underrated diamond dog this evening, and I mean that in the most positive way. Those of you that are listening in RCBSN land, is to see Caleb Yanego wearing the armband.
Yep, that's
that he is the underrated player in this team. Like the glue guy, if you're talking basketball.
Nice steal there by Williamstown, but good job by the Eagles to get it back as they play it back to Chrislip, getting some. And that's going to be one of those things that's going to be interesting with Chrislip because he's got the size and but the underrated thing about goalies is how they use their feet. But he did a good job there, and here comes the Eagles the other way as Jackson McCain with some gets down the right, gets back, but is taken away as RCV's looking for trying to bounce back from this Saturday where they lost 4-0 to Charleston Catholic. But that's kind of understandable when you have a young team and you're playing arguably one of the best teams in the state.
A team that'll be in Charleston for the state tournament.
Yeah.
I would be shocked.
I better say, especially when you look at their region, if they're not in the state tournament, then they've had arguably probably one of the worst teams they have because
they've got a pretty easy. Well, I would say pretty easy, but they've got But
the reason that the region is set up that way is because of how good they are. They're going to earn their stripes, but they still have teams like there's I think Point Pleasant's in that section in that region. They're usually pretty solid.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about interesting Carson. Bennett seems to be really active in the early going.
Yep.
Last year we talked about how we're going to replace Bovino. How are you going to replace his playing that dynamic 8, box to box, and right now, I mean, Carson Bennett is everywhere.
Yeah, here comes Corsini. He's going to try to control things in the middle. Good job tracking back for Williamstown as Yanego tries to take it. Good stop there by Chandler. Taken by as the nice little 1-2 there. The thing about soccer is people think it's so complicated, but it's all about just finding the open man and movement without the ball. And if you do that,
you're going to be fine. Well, and a lot of modern soccer is about understanding. It's kind of like the anticipation that you see in quarterback play is knowing where your guy is supposed to be and in creating those triangles going forward and at the back so that the less you have to think about where your pass goes.
As RCB tried to go out to the outside, but he could a little bit hard, couldn't quite trap it. But getting some pressure in the back there against Williamstown, who, like I said, they are 1-0. They beat Webster County 3-2 in their first regular season games. In preseason, they lost 3-2 to William Central, which is a team we will see on Saturday, so that might give us an idea of what we're expecting there. And they beat Scott 3-2. So every game for them this year, even their preseason games, have all been the 3-2. So they're the 3-2 crew, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe. It's really interesting to watch the tactical change that Bird is implementing here going forward. So going forward, they've got a back three, and the wingers are kind of tucking, or the backs are tucking in a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they switch to a 4 without the ball.
Yep. As
Jackson McCain
being very active up top right now.
Definitely.
Nice little give and go though on the wing there for the Williamstown. But good step by Caden Min, and he will take it away and keep possession for RCB. Gets it over to Corsini. Gets it to.
Well, it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see Caden play in that Lynch position in the center, because you put him there, you're kind of taking away his ability to create.
Yeah.
But it also may say something about the people that you have. I mean, like Carson Bennett. I'm probably tooting that kid's horn a little too much early, but as a freshman, but he's really, really running a lot of the show.
Yeah.
And in talking to some of the older guys,
That's a good battle over there. And
Unego's
but
really
she
pushing.
keeps it
Let's
in
go,
there.
let's go.
Almost
That's a little bit of a mistake there from the defender.
But good job by their keeper to take care of that. But you got
short, good give and go. You got to be a little quicker with that.
Yeah, never assume that they're going to make the right play. That's
almost. Unego one
touch
and nice goal. There we go. Unego, nice touch to set himself, put it where he could strike it, and the goalkeeper. You feel hard done for that. The keeper probably should have saved that, but either way, a nice strike from Unego.
He did a good job keeping it down and putting pace on it and put it in a nice spot. I mean, so, Yeah,
it was Unego.
So it was a good job of them to, and it was good. It was good work in the middle there. And they didn't
panic.
Rush themselves. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, you saw them, making the passes to get to the open man. He made a nice touch. He touched himself also open into the opening.
Right.
There.
He for those of you out there watching it, he took the touch to set himself where he could stride into the ball.
Yeah.
That's what you as an attacker. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Oh, good anticipation there by Chandler, right?
Chandler Walls does a good job at
Chandler looks like a different man this season.
Yep.
But
giveaway there is here comes but Men does a good job collecting it.
Good movement.
Yep.
Recycles the ball back out, get to J.D. Ford, back to Carson Bennett. A lot of stuff coming down the left. And you see that a lot in the pro game, too. I mean, a lot of the Premier League teams.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm pretty
as,
at it. What do you need?
As Caleb Unego is, I thought Caleb was going to take the throw in, but a deep throw in here, so good opportunity for RCB maybe to put a second goal up with 33, just over 33 minutes left in the first half. As
Jackson McCain, there's a lot of faith in him out there.
Yep.
And a big ball over the top.
But good job by Men to track back.
Covers it.
Gets it to Chrislip. Chrislip, see how he does there. Good job.
Now, I'll tell you one thing that worries me about out wide here. Anthony Corsini, little aggression there.
Yeah.
Chrislip is really far off his line.
Yeah.
County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum.
Yeah.
But you see that a lot in especially in modern soccer, a lot of the goalkeeper is a sweeper, but he's at the 30.
Yep.
A solid 40, 45 yards off his line. If they lose the ball and somebody gets their head up, it's going to be a little nervy.
Yeah. I guess you got to hope they can track back and there's no one that has the leg to be able to.
He better be able to make the tackle and not make a mistake.
Yeah.
Because that's a red card and then you're going to the bench.
Yeah. I remember, what was it, one time in a game. Here comes another shot.
Second, good little take
by McCain, but McCain couldn't. Good job by the defense to close up that opportunity. But good work to get there as the goalkeeper collects it. Nice little punt by the goalkeeper. As Williamstown will come back the other way. He tries to play the through ball.
It's a good ball.
And Chrislip will step up and.
A little touch, little miss there from Chandler.
And good communication there between him and Men, because obviously Men's going backwards. So anytime you're in that situation where you're going back and someone coming forward can take it, you obviously want to give them that opportunity.
Well, and
it's an easier play.
I'm pretty sure I just watched Jackson LeVake give Chrislip the back up,
Yeah. But what I was saying was one time, I was watching a game and
turn of pace there.
As RCB as McCain tries again, but off target, and that will give another goal kick for the Yellow Jackets. But
thought it took a deflection.
right after a goal, the other team's at the midfield, obviously kicking off, and the keeper for the other team is standing at the edge of the 18, so the guy just runs up, kicks it hard, over top, into the goal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so just because they were so far off the line that he was like, oh, well, I'll just take it then, you know? So you got to always worry about that. So, like I said, you know, but he has made some nice plays here. And like I said, for a freshman, considering, you know, how nervy it is as a goalkeeper when you have the ball at your feet, because, you know, if you lose the ball, it's a goal, basically, every time. So, but he seems to be very comfortable there. That ball is going off of Williamstown. Nice job to keep it in there by Gabbert, and that will give RCB a throw-in. Good long throw, and Gabbert was able to get there, but
good wing play from Isaiah Gabbert there.
Staying with it. You know, guy tried to do a shield, but he did a good job of getting around it.
Right. Well, you saw over the weekend in the Premier League, Brendan Aronson went around. The goalkeeper nicked it off of him and scored. Yeah. The more lively you are in front of goal, the better.
Yep.
Good look by J.D. Ford, head on the swivel there. That's good. I really enjoy the idea that the outside backs for Bird are technically gifted and are playing kind of like, you know, they're tucking in a little bit because it's creating overloads in the center that Williamstown's having a really tough time beating.
Yep. It's Williamstown will make their first substitutions of the game as number 24, that would be Toby Thompson, and
freshman.
The freshman coming in, getting some time, and number 23, that would be Gavin Savard, another freshman, getting some time. So they're playing some youth there. Ball into the middle here. Williamstown late, but great job by Gabbert there to get that to fight and get the ball back, and it's a breakout the other way. It gets to Gabbert. He's in the middle. He's by himself.
Go for that. Be selfish, boy. Be selfish. Thank you for being selfish a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes, let me tell you, Isaiah Gabbert is the least selfish kid I know, but I'm happy that he put his head down and said, I'm going to try for this. Yeah. Was a little cheeky in the end. I wish he'd gone for the corner.
I thought they pointed at goal. Are they calling a goal kick on that?
I think she got the goalie got a touch to it.
Yeah, and I thought before then it was blocked by Williamstown. So, okay, no, it's a corner.
Yeah,
I thought they pointed goal, but I thought that should be a corner. But yeah, the only thing I would say to Isaiah there is maybe try to take that a little bit earlier.
Take it a little earlier and hit it low and hard to the corner.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Anthony. That's unfortunate. Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a right-footed person and an in-swinging ball.
Yeah.
But, you know, as an attacker, you're told the hardest thing for a goalkeeper to get to is something hit low and hard.
Yes.
You know,
and that's the great what Caleb did on his first goal.
Right, and the athletic keepers will get to a lot of them. Yeah. Good interception by J.D. Ford. Nice play here, but it's a percentage thing. Mm-hmm. You know, you hit it low and hard. That's why you see in shooting drills, the shooting plates are in the corners, because it's a hard ball to get to. Now, nice little ball there over the top. But Caden Min's there to knock it out.
Keep that hand down, though.
That's a ball there. Wyatt Chris, wish it'd been a little bit more accurate. Going to have to work on the distribution there.
Well, I think that was just to clear the line. Sometimes you just got to do that. Oh, here comes Unego. He's got a chance.
Unego's been
hit
the ball first time, Anthony.
And here comes a shot.
It's got a corner.
They're going to call a goal kick. They're saying that did not deflect. I thought it did.
I thought it did too, but
Bradley could not quite get that on frame then.
1,000-foot view for us.
Yep. As here comes Gandon Mays, it looks like. At least that's what number.
Yeah, it's Gandon Mays. It's coming on here.
I was making sure it's number 10. That's what I thought I saw. As Gandon.
Listen, it's interesting to see Gandon Mays wearing the 10 shirt.
Yeah.
There's been a time I know as a Bird alumni that the shirts get sent out and there's a little bit of a battle.
Yep.
Although I'm sure with Braden, he's been 12 for a long time, and 12's the number he's going to stick with.
Yeah.
But Jamie Holt fought me for the number 8
gets
shirt.
Gets it to Corsini, who gets it out wide to McCain. McCain.
Good ball from Unego, but nobody there to follow up.
Yep. As Gandon tried to make a run, tried to get some. I mean, it's a hot day out there, so you definitely want to try to have some fresh legs if you can. Balls get
little bit of a mistake there from Levake, but that's all right.
Yep.
Playing into the sun there. Chris better get that
okay.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Smart again by J.D. Ford. Looks upfield to see what his options are.
Yeah.
Chrislip back again. Chrislip has got a leg.
Yep, he does.
A leg.
Like I said,
Corsini settles.
I would say, compared to a lot, I've seen the big thing that, like I said, when youth with goalkeepers, that is the hardest thing is how to play with your feet, because is the most nerve-wracking part, because you don't have control of the ball, and if you make a mistake, it's a goal.
Yeah.
But he seems so comfortable there. It's really impressive, especially for. But here comes a run out by the Yellow Jackets, but good job there. Good defense by Levake to kind of put shoulder into the offensive player to get him to lose control, and then Chrislip coming off his line.
Great control there by Isaiah Gabbert. Nice little chest control down. I'll tell you, Steve, we're handling these things right now, and I'm sure that we're going to see. We got Charles Hawkins coming in. Looks like
Thomason's coming in.
We got a little bit of firepower coming in here.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see.
About 4 minutes left in the.
I'm interested to see going forward here. We got Chandler switching over to the right.
Yeah.
I think what we're seeing right here, this Caden, Charles, Chandler back three going forward. That is going to be their, I think, traditional.
Corsini tries to play the through ball there, but good job cutting it off for Williamstown.
He's looking for it. That ball's going to be there for him at some point, and I'm happy he's trying it.
Yeah, that's the play there. Just good defending, but you go for it.
Yeah, but I'm a little
nice
nervous
little move
here
there by Barnett to go. Bennett, to go around there.
He's got some skills here.
Yeah.
But I'm a little nervous here about seeing over the top.
Corsini,
good shot by Corsini. Rebound. And Gannon Mays just surprised him a little bit.
That was Thomason, I think.
Oh, was it Thomason? Oh, yeah. Okay.
But
just surprised him a little bit.
I mean, it was a weird hop, but but once again, he did the right thing. He followed the ball because you can't assume that the keeper's going to make a clean save.
Right.
And good job there by Chrislip to let that ball go wide there, go out and get a goal kick here. And so he was there, just like I said, just the way it hopped off the field was just a little too high, and I don't know if you could have really done much with it.
Sure.
But you do keep doing that, and eventually you're going to get one or two, people would call them kind of sloppy goals, but hey, they count just as much on the scoreboard.
Right.
As Gandon's here fighting there, and as
might be a different, for Gandon, I think he's grown a little bit.
Charles,
better get that.
Here comes Caleb. Does a good job going back there. Couldn't quite connect with Bennett, but here comes Gabbert, gets it to Thomason, and let's see if he can go back the other way. But good job dispossessing him, as Williamstown's got some numbers.
They're not a bad team.
Oh
here.
No. Like I said, you don't come back. You don't. They had. They won 15 games last year. You don't do that unless you have some talent.
Right.
And they weren't exactly senior laden last year, so they have a good bit of that talent coming back. As that ball. As here comes the Williamstown the other way, number 16, Braden Vinoy. Working that side there. Gets it back to as Chrislip will clear the line there.
Good use of strength there by Jackson McCain.
Yep.
I think what we're seeing right now is, I mean, it's game 1 at home. There are nerves. There's some struggle.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of promise too.
As it looks like Corsini's coming off, and it's I can't quite see the number.
Decito, I think.
Yeah, Decito, I think. He's number. What's that?
Decito, 32.
Yeah, 32. Decito.
I think that's who came on. I might be wrong. It might be 34.
Yeah. Which would be Sinet.
Yeah, I think it might be Xavier.
Yeah, no,
Sinet.
it's Xavier Sinet. I saw him. He just turned around. I'll tell you, the RCB uniforms look good. They're looking good. Going with the blue here. Good job. See, way to win one there for
McCain.
And it's in!
And breaking it, a freshman get his first goal at home.
First goal as an Eagle.
That's pretty nice there, yep, Jackson McCain.
Yep.
And he's earned it.
Yep.
He's earned it today. He's been pushing.
Yeah.
He's been causing some trouble for down that left side.
Yep. And I'll say this: the guy he went up against, he kind of bullied a guy who's probably like twice his size.
Oh yeah. Well, technical skill doesn't know size,
Yeah, that is true. The ball is the same height when it's on the ground, but guy tried to use his size to prevent him from getting around, and he just said nope and took it away from him anyways. Yeah. That gives RCB a 2-0 lead with 20 minutes to go here in the first half. And we appreciate the fact that we were able to call this, and that the reason we can is thanks to the generous support of Graham Simon Plumbing, CKB, and Harrison County EMS. So we really appreciate their
continued support
of the Eagles and Eagles soccer. Here comes RCB trying to...
And again through McCain.
McCain's going to keep that in. He's got some room on the side. Let's see if he can find something. Gets it over to Bennett. Bennett will come in. He's going to try...
Can he set it essentially and find somebody? That little triangle over there is going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Sennett's, but in a good place.
And he earns a corner for RCB. So RCB's got a chance maybe to add to the lead.
It's interesting to watch. It seems like Corsini's got kind of a free roll going forward. Like, he is just cleaning up in terms of the press all across the front.
Is this one good spot?
Yanego got a good hit on it.
But cleaned up by the keeper on that one. But that was a good placement. Just couldn't quite get enough torque on it to bring it down.
It's a little behind him.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see. We've got if this back three is Min, Walls, and Hawkins, we got a really athletic back three.
Yep.
In possession.
Yep. As Walls will watch that ball go out. It's interesting to see here with Williamstown because they do seem to be kind of aggressive with the way they push up. But at the same time, that has come back to bite them because RCB's had a couple counterattacks, and here comes another possibility as Bennett tries to feed it through there, but it's taken.
Dwelled on the ball just a little too much.
Yep.
And that's okay.
Yep. These games are learning experiences.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's early. Coach Ben said, if we got through the game on Saturday, we're going to be just fine. Yeah. And I tend to agree there.
Yeah. Gandon tried to get it there. As Bennett
tried to control it with his chest. He tried to pass with his chest.
Yeah.
That's pretty cheeky there.
Yep. I remember a couple times guys scoring with their chest, just right in front of the goal, just boom, right off their chest into the back.
Right.
Because they got, usually it's because somebody was, but usually they'd have a big print on their chest the next day because it was coming in hard. Probably from Nathaniel Zinn.
Typical Zinn. Typical Cap. It was real sad to see him move it to LSU.
Yeah.
He and his wife, but his wife is amazing.
Yep. And when you see what was being offered, can't really blame him.
Nope,
but
cannot.
I wish him the best
Absolutely.
And obviously, as a former Eagle and soccer player, let's see if he's onside. He is onside, but but they're going to call a foul. Well, wait. Oh, they're just going to call a throw-in. I thought maybe they'd call a foul because he kind of took out the keeper.
Well,
but I guess it didn't really affect the play.
It was kind of a coming together there.
Yeah, it was kind of coming together, and you could argue it didn't really affect the play because you could tell what she was trying to do was just kick it out of bounds. It didn't really make a difference. As tries to win, as Sinet will try to get it in here, as Thomason will get that, will try to control it. Sinet gets it here, and as he passes it, just couldn't quite find another Eagle, and that ball is up the field, and here comes Min to see if he can watch it go out, and he will.
Well, and we've spent a lot of time in the Yellow Jacket half.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so far, I mean, while Chrislip has had a lot of work at the keeper, it's been mostly with his feet. He really hasn't had to make any saves yet. By the way, it looks like Burnett and Eli Knotts are on the field.
Adding a lot of speed down the right.
I say, yeah.
It'd be nice to see them, start switching up.
As here comes
the direction where we're going.
Long ball here, but good job by Chandler.
Good defensive play there by Chandler Walls.
Play there, using his body, kind of fading here and there just to throw the offensive player off, and didn't know what to do with it. So it was that Toby Thompson showing the freshman there a little bit.
And we've got Gabbert coming back, and we've got, I can't see who that is coming. But, good little rotation given it looks like J.D. Ford's going to switch to the left-hand side here. Just giving us some different looks, giving us some different time, trying people in different places.
Well, and the good thing RCB has is they have, with 28 players, you definitely have a lot of people to choose from and a lot of depth that you can use. And
that's in quality depth, too. I think that was a lot of the problem last year is after you dropped off to the
body there by Knotts.
Absolutely. But after you went down a couple players, I wish he'd pass that right across the face of goal there.
He was trying to, but unfortunately there was no one there for the cutback. Nice slide tackle.
J.D. Ford has been quietly having a great game so far. Just hustling, and I really, really like. They've got him playing, looks like in a defensive midfielder position, and he is just.
So he's basically taking Bavino, playing where Bavino was basically last year.
Well, I would have said more like taking where Corsini was last year.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Bavino kind of, I don't know. Bavino played a little like the regista, like the playmaking deep line player.
That's true, yeah.
And not that we haven't seen JD get on the ball yet, but I mean he's definitely doing a really nice job so far of breaking things up.
Here comes
what
nice
a burst from him! My good God!
Yep. Here comes. Look at him!
The dance moves. The dance moves. Never gonna.
He was never going to give it up, right?
I had to stop myself from rickrolling the whole audience because he also Braden Thomason, you tricky man.
Yep.
Listen, he's playing for fun right now.
Yeah. Got
kind of just the.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's good to be. You're up a couple goals here.
Have a little fun.
Have a little fun.
Watch yourself because when you're a defender and somebody runs at you like that, you're going to remind them that is a little bit of bravado.
Yeah.
But Braden Thompson has the athletic gifts to do what he wants.
Yep. Matter of fact, was it first time he played baseball this year for the first time in a long time? And actually was a starter on a state tournament team. I mean, I
think he was the tournament MVP, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong there. Mr. Postal come from my soul from somewhere.
But I'm just saying, I mean, when you're a guy that didn't play, and then you do the sport, and then you start for a team. And like I said, it'd be one thing to start for a team that's like wins a couple games and wasn't that good. But I mean, the best team in RCB baseball history. I don't think you can really argue that. So he definitely earned a spot.
Right, and it'll be, and they're going to be back to being pretty good this year too.
Yep.
It's a bright time for RCB athletics.
Absolutely. It's a good job on the defense there by J.D. Ford, and playing Ford tough right now, I guess. Sorry, it just kept going in my
Listen,
head. It's like I had to say it one
you
time.
You had to say it, but I mean, Steve, as someone who has taught in more rural parts of the county, I can tell you the choice of Ford, you might, and the reliability. He's a much more reliable individual than Ford sometimes.
As Gabbert commits the foul there, and here as Williamstown has an opportunity here to maybe get one back, is a free kick from a dangerous spot. Probably not going to be able to go for goal here, but might. But at the same time, if he puts it at the edge of the 18, he gets someone on it, they could definitely
in a good place, and that's something clearly they've worked on.
Yep.
But Crystal puts a good
job by the Eagles to hold the offside trap, keep them onside, and good job by Crystal to come up there and control that. As here comes the counterattack, as McCain has it there, gets it to Knotts. Knotts fights and keeps possession.
Battling hard there. And just could not get it to Braden Thomas.
Here comes Hawkins, though. He does a good job of winning that. And good step there.
Get one touch. James Bennett. Oh, goodness.
Just a little hard.
Got a little away from him. Little hard
on the touch, yeah.
And that's okay.
That's going to happen, but...
James coming up from right back there for a second.
As Thomason gets it to the middle, here comes McCain. McCain gets it over there to Gabbert. Gabbert with the shot just over the crossbar. Almost. He had the goalie beat, just couldn't quite get curl
the drop,
down.
couldn't get a little bit of backspin.
Yep, just couldn't quite get it, but great job there. Nice little shot. As RCB keeps putting the pressure on the Yellow Jackets, as the RCB leads 2-0 with now 10 minutes left in the first half. This is being brought to you by Graham Simon Plumbing, CKB, and Harrison County EMS. Once again, thank you for your support of the Robert C. Byrd Eagles. And here comes RCB the other way.
Again, and now McCain playing in that center forward position.
Yep. As Chandler will watch that go out, and Chandler has really shown a lot. I mean, he did a lot of great things last year, but I can already see some more confidence in him.
It's a lot more confidence, and it's a lot more confidence throughout the squad.
Yeah.
And I think a lot more confidence in the squad, and they look in better condition.
Yeah.
Last year I thought they were a step slow. They kind of
They lost, and you got to remember, they did lose some games late. We talk about the Grafton game. They lost that 2-1. Last year they tied Charleston Catholic with a 2-0 lead, but gave up 2 late goals. So there's definitely some issues at the end of the games. Not always, but they did have some times where they could not hold on to leads. So hopefully their conditioning, plus maybe having some nice quality depth, will help.
A good touch there from J.D. Ford. Heads up play, moving into place where Corsini could get the throw to him.
Yep. As RCB will have another substitution, as can't quite see whose number that is. He's coming for Chandler Walls.
Levake coming back on.
Levake, yeah. So that's
Jackson Levake, number 16.
Levake, yeah.
But last year when you made those changes, the boys were just too young. It's a young group in a lot of places.
Yeah.
But they are pressing. They're playing. They're playing very, very aggressive. Nice little move there by Corsini.
And then there's the handball.
Ooh, he is lucky to not get a card there.
Yeah, I say, because that was well away from his body.
Absolutely, but he reacted instantly, knew what he'd done.
Yeah. And because of where it was, I don't think it's that bad. Obviously, if that were more in the defensive end, that probably is a card. But because it's offensive and not really too much in the play, I think that the Graf gave him a little bit. Nice job by James Barnett to keep that in. And he's going to keep going.
He's going to keep pushing. And the center back comes across and does exactly what she needs to.
Yep. But hey, he earned that throw on his own. As Thomason, he's going to tap it in, and it's 3-0.
Nice little useful play there.
Yep. Just tapped it enough.
I kind of missed that one.
He got there with the goalie, was able to get the little touch and just steered it to where it needed to go. Put it on the board, baby.
A 3-0.
3-0 lead with 7:16 to go in the first half. As RCB having some success today. But speaking of having success, yesterday the Robert C. Byrd Lady Eagles won their first game of the season at Tyler Consolidated 15-0. So,
whoo, boy.
So, hopefully that is a sign of good things to come for them.
I'm really interested to see them tomorrow night, Steve. It's going to be a different look squad. They've added some really serious quality.
Yeah. And, Thursday they've got a big ass as they're going to Huntington to take on, I believe, trying to remember the name of the school. It's a Catholic school in Huntington. St. Joe's. St. Joe's.
Yeah, St. Joe's.
St. Joe's Catholic, and they're a good squad. And of course, you gotta get it's on a school day. It's 6 o'clock. You gotta drive all the way to Huntington, play a game, and then drive all the way back. So.
And they're going to play 2 nights in a row because they're going to play tomorrow night here, and then they've got the game down in Huntington.
Oh.
But, I mean, you've got a very talented group down there. It'll be interesting to see Martina Howe.
Yeah. As
Jaden Sturm.
Yep, because David Sturm has taken over the head coaching duties of the Lady Eagles. And we would like to thank Tina Smith for all she did for the program.
Absolutely. Big time.
Big time. So, appreciate what she did. But, it's always interesting when someone else comes in, and we'll see how a nice run there.
LeVay, good
step. Gets it to Thomason. Gets it
little too late.
Back, but
but Corsini is on there, and good strike. Get in that goal.
Oh.
Good recovery by the goalkeeper there, and brave. Yeah. That's nice job.
You ever say, because Corsino's right there stabbing at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
but I'll tell you, the goals are gonna. We have not seen the last goal tonight, unless
RCB pulls back or something. But I don't think there's any.
I don't think that's.
But not with a 3-0 lead. You never sit with 3.
Brad Thompson with the pirouette.
One goal changes this whole game. If in the next 5 minutes, Williamstown can find a way to get one on the board, that changes the whole complexion of the game. So you definitely have to keep it up if you're RCB. Because, there's been some nice counterattack moments for Williamstown against RCB. So, and they've got some strikers high. If they get one through ball in the right spot, that could change everything. Oh, there's another pirouette there to control.
Listen, Braden Thomason, Zizou of the Mountains. Come on now. There, what a ball! My goodness, great ball there from Braden Thomason.
Just couldn't quite get on the end of it for Barnett, but it was right there. Great job of putting it right where it needed to be. Right over the keeper. Perfect place. If Barnett just could have another inch, and that would have been.
He was there. I think he probably just closed his eyes. He thought he had it.
Yeah.
And that's okay. They're gonna be there. Braden Thomason's gonna find you.
Yeah.
Good touch from J.D. Ford there.
But dispossessed there, and
strength. J.D. Ford, strength. That is great.
Yep.
Take the foul, professional. It's all right.
As Toby Thompson does
just
a good
decides
job.
And that's what you have to do here. The Bird back line is so athletic that they're going to get beat only by speed.
Yeah.
Oh, Isaiah Gabbert thought he had a nice little pass. Corsini's checking his runs really well too. That ball's there is going to be there.
Yeah. Good job coming off the line there by Chrislip, and Ford with a good touch to control gets to Gabbert. Gabbert rolls over there to Barnett, and so with about 3 minutes to go, let's see if RCB can find a way to get a fourth one here in the first half. As Corsini will gets it. Is that Sinnett or?
Yeah, it's Harrison. It's Sinnett. Xavier
Sinnett. So
Xavier Sinnett's been a little bit of a live wire.
Too. As Williamstown has numbers.
Good little strength from Thompson there.
But good job getting the ball. Oh, nice little move there. As they will get up the sideline there, and nice little chance for a counterattack.
For the ball.
As
little check.
Oh no!
Oh goodness!
He's up. Okay, well, hopefully he's okay.
I think he's all right, but he broke his own ankles there for a second. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, he's all right, because they always say the worst injuries are non-contact injuries, because that's usually when it's like the most serious.
Anthony.
But the fact that he's walking around, I think he's going to be okay. I think it's one of those where, have you ever been walking and all of a sudden you kind of walk on the side of your foot and you're just like,
listen, it
happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Synapses just make a little bit of misfire and it happens.
So what's something's going on there with it? The ref.
Coach Min does not seem very happy about something.
I would say he was pointed at him. Maybe
this is too early in the season to see Chris Min red card.
Yeah.
But I love the passion.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely has the passion, and
he's a heck of a coach.
He is. Oh, here comes Thompson.
What? He plays for fun. Plays for fun. And Braden Thompson, he plays for fun.
As with 1:45 to go, and goal for Braden Thompson. He just made that look easy. He just made it look so easy. The one thing that we talk about the great skill that he has, and that's there too. I mean, we talked about the pirouette, but man, it looks like everyone else is walking when he runs.
And he's just got another athletic gear.
Yep.
That a lot of people around him don't have.
Yeah.
But he's also a senior.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that left side, the right side of Williamstown is pretty young.
Yep.
And so he just picks up the gear. He'll have the hat trick tonight.
Yep. If he wants it. He's already got 2 so far, so he's got. We'll see. As RCB with about a minute and a half to go, see if they can get one more, but up 4-0. So good first half for the Eagles as Thomason tries to play it through, but we'll play it the other way.
Good ball to LeVake.
LeVake will take it.
Can throw it across here.
But just couldn't quite get it far enough.
But
hey, that's a freshman, but it's good. It's good effort to try to get it across the face of the goal. As try to win the ball there. Good job by J.D. Ford to win that one. As Toby Thompson plays it up, but here comes Gabbert. Back, gets it to Hawkins. And then Hawkins leaves it for Chrislip.
Yeah.
Good job by Barnett.
Good little steal from Barnett.
Gets over to Thomason.
Touches Thomason.
And Thomason's
immediately double teamed.
Yep.
I mean, they had to put 3 people crashing on him, and that leaves space.
Yep.
And you'd think it's a good idea, but with a guy who's as gifted as Braden is, he's gonna find the space.
And the good thing,
Sennett's running hard. He's a live wire.
And the great thing about him is he's very much a team player. He'll make that pass, and when you are the guy that's going to be the defense is going to run around, and you have other players up there that can that can carry the load, it's going to make a lot of openings for your teammates as well.
Good interception. And listen, we've had a dynamic half there, ladies and gentlemen, here on Robert C. Byrd Sports Network. It's 4-0. Robert C. Byrd.
You're listening to the Robert C. Byrd.
Harrison County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum designed to meet the needs of every student at every grade level. The elementary curriculum emphasizes core subjects augmented by music, art, health, integrated technology offerings, and physical education. Middle school students are introduced to programs, career counseling, and coursework that will help them make the transition to high school. Our high schools offer a broad and challenging curriculum to meet diversified needs and prepare our students for future careers or post-secondary education. Advanced placement honors, as well as dual credit partnerships, are available through local universities. Healthy Grand Families is a free initiative to provide information and resources to grandparents who are raising grandchildren. Healthy Grand Families is a partnership with Harrison County Schools, Family Services of Harrison County, and United Way. Harrison County Schools, where all are leaders and all are learners.
Sports has taught me how to handle hard situations and how to handle pressure.
The idea of being part of a team, having to work with people, that happens in everyday life.
Organization becomes important, plus it's kind of exciting now, trying to help the younger kids.
My reason why is competition.
My reason why is passion.
My reason why is for my school and for my team.
Harrison County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum designed to meet the needs of every student at every grade level. The elementary curriculum emphasizes core subjects augmented by music, art, health, integrated technology offerings, and physical education. Middle school students are introduced to programs, career counseling, and coursework that will help them make the transition to high school. Our high schools offer a broad and challenging curriculum to meet diversified needs and prepare our students for future careers or post-secondary education. Advanced placement honors, as well as dual credit partnerships, are available through local universities. Healthy Grand Families is a free initiative to provide information and resources to grandparents who are raising grandchildren. Healthy Grand Families is a partnership with Harrison County Schools, Family Services of Harrison County, and United Way. Harrison County Schools, where all are leaders and all are learners.
Sports has taught me how to handle hard situations and how to handle pressure.
The idea of being part of a team, having to work with people, that happens in everyday life.
Organization becomes important, plus it's kind of exciting now, trying to help the younger kids.
My reason why is competition.
My reason why is passion.
My reason why is for my school and for my team.
Stiff on the midfield, down the near side sideline to the 30, the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. It's a Robert C. Byrd touchdown.
And we're back here at the half, ladies and gentlemen. Robert C. Byrd Sports Network, streaming network. Excuse me.
Come on.
I'm having a day, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I've already broken one thing in the booth.
Yeah.
Mr. Oliveria is about to stab me. It's a volatile workplace today. Volatile.
Yep.
That's sarcasm, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Just in case the good people at the county office are following me. Sarcasm.
That's right.
But ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, we've seen something interesting today. I think we're going to see a lot of subs. We've seen a lot of different people warming up on the sidelines.
Yeah. Definitely. Second half will be trying to get some new players. Like we said, we have a roster of 28 and you're up 4-0. Obviously, probably not at the beginning of the half because you don't want to give up an early goal to let them possibly get back in this game. But if you could, if you can get to maybe at least the halfway point, like 20 minutes left, if you're still up 4, if you even increase the lead by that point, then you could start definitely putting in some of your subs to try to get them some in-game experience. But the nice thing is with having 28, hopefully they're able to play some JV games because that was always so valuable when I was at RCB to get to, when I was a freshman, to play JV so that you get some real game experience, get some minutes, and, also gets an idea of who you're playing because usually a lot of the same people obviously you're playing JV you're going to be playing for 4 years the rest of your time.
Well, you don't get they didn't have the depth to do a lot of JV last year.
No.
And, there aren't a lot of JV opportunities because a lot of squads don't have that depth.
Yeah, but I'd say it used to be like everyone had JV when I was playing, but
sure.
At least who had teams. Now a lot more people have teams because we talked about how Webster County was the first team that Williamstown played and they beat them. Webster County probably hasn't had a team until 10 years ago, and then I see teams popping up like Independence down in Raleigh County, and you got trying to think. Roane County, I think, has a team now, and that's great to see. You always like to see the sport grow. The more opportunities kids have to be able to play and participate is always good.
The better. And one time here for the Liberty High School Mountaineers soccer team that doesn't exist this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's a changing landscape.
They lost their marbles. They
lost their marbles. We had all these plans, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We had a trophy for all the marbles.
Yep.
Now we're going to have to pick a new in-county rival because Liberty is gone.
Yep.
Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully they'll be back soon.
Let's hope.
It's hope maybe it's a 1-year hiatus. But I thought they would have trouble fielding a team in a couple years because they were
senior heavy.
So senior heavy, and then they were actually really junior heavy too because they had it was like last year I think they had a squad of 17. It was like 5 seniors and 10 juniors, and so 15 of your 17 players are upperclassmen. So yeah, if the seniors play the next year and you keep your couple of underclassmen and add a few, you have a team. But when you lose 10, unless you have like a big class coming in from Mountaineer Middle, and hopefully if Mountaineer Middle can keep a team, that sometimes will help. Get that feed in.
I won't mention that we got a couple what should be Liberty Mountaineer. Well, that's for another day.
If they don't have a team, then
you got to come play, and they're talented people.
Yeah, what we say, I remember we got some guys who would have gone to South Harrison back when I was in school. That was before South Harrison had a team. They actually started to have a team while I was there. I believe my junior or senior year was their first year of having a team, and they were actually outside of Bridgeport and RCB. I believe they were the 3rd team in the county to even have a team. I think they beat Liberty. They beat Lincoln to the punch. So, and being that they're a smaller school, that was really nice to see.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, and this squad is got a lot of good people, and I'm glad to see the sport grow. I'm happy to see these people get an opportunity to come play here and win.
Yep.
Because I think a team of 28, it's a big squad.
Yeah.
But that means there's competition.
Yeah.
That means you're getting pushed for your place.
Mm-hmm.
The start of the half here, we got the.
Yep.
That looks like a similar squad to what ended the half.
Yep. So they're going to come back out with that, and I think it worked really well. I mean, obviously you saw how, especially the second half of the half, they really kind of were able to push the pace and get a lot of opportunities. And of course, Thomason, who didn't start scoring 2 goals coming off the bench. Caleb Yanego with a goal. So that was nice to see as RCB is up 4-0 here as we will start the second half. As RCB, I believe, will get the kickoff here because Williamstown kicked off at the beginning of the game. And just to say right before I kick off, once again, thank you to Graham Simon Plumbing, CKB, and Harrison County EMS for their sponsorship of this game. It's nice to be able to allow people to who may not be able to come here for various reasons to be able to watch and to follow the team. As hopefully we'll see, as looks like hopefully we'll be able to watch them as they get their first win of the season if they can continue the way they're going.
Let's hope. Yeah. I think they've played really well. We've seen a lot of good movement, a lot of good possessions here.
Yeah. Then we'll
puts it back here to Wyatt.
As I think the reason they're doing that is a lot of times it seems like, Williamstown gets a lot of numbers. Whenever they do get forward, they have a lot of numbers because they keep pushing. They're so aggressive pushing up. So I think the idea is that when they pass it back to the keeper,
it's to stretch it a little bit.
Stretch it a little bit because they're
in on goal right there.
Yeah. So I think that's why they were using the keeper that way so effectively today because Williamstown is kind of playing into that because whenever the ball goes back there, they're really pushing up, which means when he kicks it over the top, you got the counterattack the other way.
Right.
And while he has yet to make a save, Chrislip has done a great job of distributing with the ball out of the back.
Right, and like we said in the first half, when you have a goalkeeper who can be part of the build-up, it pulls a lot of these teams out. It forces a lot of teams.
Nice run there by Sinet.
Yeah, that's
but he
good.
Couldn't quite. As Thomason, he comes around.
Just muscle.
And he goes as
good
Eli tries to.
Oh,
couldn't quite get it to. Sorry, that would be Levick who is making that run. As here comes. As Corsini.
Anthony, just missed it by a hair.
Missed it by that much.
Just missed it by that much, and but a nice strike, nice bit of composure there.
Yeah.
Listen, we're gonna see more goals tonight.
Yep. I think
these boys are hungry.
Yep. I mean, we talked about how the first game didn't get any goals, lost 4-0. So seems like they've made like Bob Seeger and turned the page. So that's good to see. Bounce back, especially with a young team.
I love the classic rock references.
Yep.
Love them.
Oh, here we go. As they come in on goal, but good job clearing here by Williamstown as they will try to counterattack, but we're on the same page there.
A little too quick of a start.
I guess, or did he say he ran up too far from the point? Is that what
Maybe.
he's saying? Yeah, I don't know why that was restarted. Okay, there we go. As here comes
and plenty of space. Just
as Carson Bennett plays it in, but couldn't quite connect with Levake, and that will be held in by Sincel, who gives it back to Gabbert. Nice little 1-2 to Sincel, gives it over to Levake. Levake will take it outside, see if he can cross it, but it's blocked by Williamstown defender. But Levake will keep fighting there, see if he can regain possession.
Is that Levake or is that McCain?
Oh, McCain, sorry, my bad. McCain. 17. McCain, you're right. But that saw
Caleb Unego got a little popped up there in the center.
He was
tried her from distance.
He thought it was Friday.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. As RCB has a big game Friday for the football team against Kaiser. Always tough. Always a tough game, and we obviously wish the Eagles best of luck this year on their season.
Got to be another shining athletic adventure.
Absolutely.
Braden Thomason, he got to get back on there, Anthony. Good play out. Oh.
Couldn't quite turn on it there.
Gabbert. Just nice thought there, Mr. Gabbert. Nice thought.
Tried to one-time it because he was going to go for the one-time there because there's a defender right there. Was probably the right thing. Just couldn't quite turn it with his hips to get it on.
Couldn't quite bend it. Yeah, to put it on frame.
Yep. So it happens, but
Absolutely here.
As another goal kick for the Yellow Jackets. As this ball, nice job winning it by Gabbert. And as he would try to possess again, but turn it around as here comes the counterattack. A little bit of a break, but
Caden Min back there like a rock.
Yep. Clears it out, does the smart thing. If you're not sure what to do, just slow down the pace and let your defense recollect.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. As another throw in for the Yellow Jackets, but this one will go off the Yellow Jackets as Gabbert did a good job bodying up the the offense player from the backside to prevent him from turning, which had the ball go out. Thomason, he's going to find
Anthony is onside.
And he's going to give it
little
back
touch
to
there. Yanego! Oh! Come on, Caleb! That was a great piece of play there. Smart, unselfish ball by Anthony. It's going to come for Caleb Yanego.
Yep.
We just got to wait for it.
Almost had the brace there. Really
almost. Close. Listen, 2 braces tonight.
Yeah, be nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, just for those of you out there that don't follow soccer as voraciously as Steve and I do, a brace is 2 goals.
Yeah. Yep.
But that was just if he could have put that on frame, it would have been a great ball.
Yep. Just but try to be a little almost too perfect with it sometimes.
Just trying to walk it in.
Yep.
Typical.
Yeah.
I can't make an IT crowd reference. That's too niche.
Yeah. So Sinnott here with the ball gets it over
Good
to
control by Yanego.
Yanego plays it back.
It's interesting to me. Chuck is on the field, or was on the field. Caden Min's on the field, but Yanego has the armband.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Here comes Thomason.
There again.
Gets it over to Yanego.
Find his teammate,
McCain.
A little bit of heavy touch, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Tight space is tough.
Yep.
Bennett
does a good job coming back. Looks like
smart. Good probing movement.
Sinnott finds Chandler across the way, who gets it to Yanego. Yanego takes it back to Min. Min will play it back to Chuck. Chuck gets it back to Min.
Who plays it to nice little triangle there for sure.
Yep.
And that is technical skill at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
As Gabbert has a chance, dispossessed, but still will get a chance of the throw-in here. As RCB putting more pressure on, 7 minutes here into the second half. Up 4-0 over the Yellow Jackets of Williamstown. As Braden trying to find a way to collect that ball, surrounded by people.
Using his strength again.
As here comes Chandler Walls, tried to get that one on goal, but just a bit outside. But that was a good strike. That was the right play at that point. Just out outside the 18, people pushing out. See if you can get over top and past the keeper.
Well, and you can't fault them for trying.
Nope. Worst case scenario, it's a goal kick, and that's not that bad of a thing.
No, especially when you can recycle the ball here.
Yeah. They're winning a lot of the 50-50 balls. That's been the big thing as well, as, a lot of these long balls have gone to RCB, and I think that's made it so hard for the Williamstown to get any type of momentum going their way, because anytime it seems like there's a 50-50 ball, as Thomason was shoulder checked.
Would have loved to see them kind of play the advantage there because he had a lot of space to run into.
Yeah. But
he plays football too now, so he's always been real strong.
Yep. Carter Stevens there with the check. Here comes Min. He's gonna try
it on frame. Caden Min, you cheeky boy.
Try to be cheeky. The goalie was off the line, just didn't quite get enough under it, but that was a good thought with the goalie where she was at. If he had gotten a little bit more over it, you might have been able to chip her.
Absolutely.
As here comes Caden, nice
good
job.
Touch, nice little calm placement. McCain calls for it.
As Bennett gets it over to Thomason. Thomason finds
Anthony.
Corsini, who
good ball. Good try. They are trying to get Caleb Yanego a brace.
Yeah.
They are trying, and Caleb Yanego is working hard here.
Yeah. Just couldn't quite come bring it together. But and we talked about with Thomason, with his speed and his ability. You notice how many open guys there have been because of that. Because you can see as soon as he touches the ball, Williamstown players are running at him because they know that one-on-one, there's no one on their team that seems to be able to stop them. So they have to come with numbers if they're going to stop them. But that means you're going to have people like Christina running wide open, and that's going to.
And they, there are guys, technical guys on the outside that can do things with the ball.
Yeah.
And Braden is so smart. He's so good. His soccer intelligence is. Oh, boys! I thought that was crashing him. And another debutante goal.
Yep.
Oh, but it was Braden Thomason. I thought for a second it was Carson Bennett.
Looks like they're calling the foul there as jumped into the play.
He came in there pretty fast.
Yep. Tried to posterize him.
Yeah, absolutely lost.
Yeah.
When you come over the top of a defender and just slam one home.
Yep. As Williamstown will make a substitution. And another win there by Braden Thomason.
Who just is muscling himself.
And he's going to find Yanego. Yanego gets it over to Bennett. Bennett, nice little.
Good little one touch. Good. His close control.
Yeah.
I would have, last year not having seen it. There he goes. There he is.
Thomason.
He scores when he wants. He scores when he wants. Braden Thomason. He scores when he wants. Hat trick for Braden Thomason. And a quick one.
So if anyone at home has a hat, they need to take it off and just throw it up in the air.
Oh, I got a little bit of the Ronaldo celebration there too.
Yep.
Okay.
And here comes the
whole squad change. It looks like.
Yep.
I can't remember what you call that.
Line change.
Like a line change, but it's like a cattle cart change.
Yeah.
The whole lineup.
Yeah.
But good play from that outfield group. Really good play.
Yep. So, we'll get some players to get some experience here. Some people we haven't seen yet. Or we've seen some of these. Obviously, I see Barnett, I see Knotts, but hopefully maybe get them a goal. They're hoping to get on the score sheet here.
Sure.
As RCB up 5-0 with 30 minutes to go.
Now, who's that playing in goal? I can't say. Is that
it doesn't have a number.
Is that Severio Destito? He's listed as the other keeper.
Yeah, so that's got to be it.
Yeah.
As here comes the Williamstown the other way is Burnett.
Bradley Burnett.
Does a good job going back.
And, again, not losing a lot of.
As Ford does a good job battling back after
showing his strength.
Yep. Winning the call and winning the throw-in. Good job on him. Was it Gandon? But he couldn't quite make the connection there but good job by LeVake to fight through it.
Great ball there. Oh! And with 28 minutes left, Williamstown just registered their first shot on goal.
Yep.
And really their first touch in the 18.
Yeah,
all game.
Yeah.
Got some subs here.
Yep.
Listen, with this Williamstown team, tip your hat to them. They've played hard.
Yes, they have. And
they have shown well for themselves tonight.
Yep. As RCB will try to work it around the back here. Gets it over to J.D. Ford. Ford gets it up to, was it number 18? Is that Garrett Hill, I think? As I believe that's his first time game. And here comes Williamstown again. As good step there by LeVake, but it's taken away. But Ford finds, looks like that's Gandon. Yeah, Gandon's got the ball coming up the right side. Nice move there. See if he can get around two. He does. But
I'd like to see him use some of his strength because Gandon is a strong young man.
Yeah. Ooh, look at trying to do a little tricky there over the top as LeVake will. Oh, it was actually a throw in for the for Williamstown as RCB leads 5-0 here in the second half. This coverage is brought to you with the support of Graham Simon Plumbing, CKB, and Harrison County EMS. We always appreciate their support of Eagles athletics and thank them for sponsoring this broadcast tonight.
I'll tell you specifically, I want to shout Graham Simon as someone who lives with a well. Graham Simon is great.
Mm-hmm. Always very professional.
Always. Prompt, professional,
yeah.
Does good work. James Barnett, I'd like to get that ball across and get a goal here.
Tried to center it there for Eli, but just couldn't quite get it there. But that was good effort on his part, using his speed.
Absolutely. Well, and Bradley Burnett busted a gut getting himself down here on the left side.
Yeah.
Good hustle, from these guys. Good hustle. You get playing time from hustling.
Yep. So Gannon will get it to Barnett, who goes up the left side there, and will keep it in. Gets it to Eli. Eli will give it back to number 30, who makes a move. And he just didn't see it. That number 30, who is Chase Davis.
Chase Davis. And Chase.
Yeah.
Looking around, doing what he needs to do.
Listen,
ladies and gentlemen,
hit his arm there.
The future of RCB soccer is bright.
Yes, it is.
And these guys are playing hard, and I'm digging it.
Yeah, and like I
I'm
said,
digging it.
I can definitely see with these freshmen how they were able to go undefeated last year in middle school, because there's definitely a lot of talent here. I mean, and this is like I said, this is going up against high school talent, and obviously last year they would have been only going up against middle school talent. So,
Bradley almost, and she got past him a little bit, but he's working hard here.
Good for her. She did
good there. Good little steal there from Caleb Roselius. Rosie with the good footwork.
And I'd like to thank our referees for coming out tonight. It's always good to have a 3-person crew. Oh, here we go.
There's a 3-person crew tonight. We've had some a great night for soccer here at Robert C. Byrd High School.
Yeah.
Beautiful evening.
Mm-hmm.
Good referee and good officiating tonight. Mm-hmm. Pretty fair.
I haven't noticed
hasn't had
anything.
A whole lot to talk about, but
nice
ball there
through
from
ball
Burnett.
there.
Can we get it on frame here? Bradley goes for the short corner. Fakes it like he's going to Burnett. Tricky there. Bradley, I
like the fact how he used his eyes there, because I've talked to, when I was coaching soccer one time, I remember, I was having to play with the guys because we were a little bit down players, and I juked a guy just entirely. It's a nice ball in, but couldn't quite get on the end of it by just looking a different direction. Like he saw me looking one direction, he went there, and I just kept going. Like
he opened his body, his frame up like he was going to pass it along the 6-yard box, mm-hmm. and instead he went for the short corner. Mm-hmm. And smart play by the keeper from Williamstown to stay true to where the ball was, and get a tough save.
They're going to call a foul there on Caleb. I'm guessing Roselius on that one. As Williamstown will push up as they are trying to get their first goal of the evening, as RCB leads 5-0 with 23 minutes here in the second half. As ball's played in, and it looks like it's RCB is able to win that one. So that's trying.
And you think about it, for a team even at the middle school level to go undefeated, mm-hmm. you either got to be incredibly durable, or you've got to be pretty deep.
Good work there by Hill on that last exchange to get to win that.
Definitely. I'd like to see Peyton Smith get some time.
Yep.
Hopefully we can see him here in a little bit.
Yep. As with 22 minutes to go, RCB is still trying to attack and get another goal, and after maybe a little shaky start after the line change, the RCB's kind of found a bit of a groove and has stepped up.
And they've got some good numbers going forward.
Yep. Good job. As as that they clear the lines there. Gets it to the goalie. Goalie kicks it up here. As here comes Hill. Ooh, nice job by Hill using his feet.
Nice touch there.
And it gets it. Knotts has it.
Eli, good control. Now get a goal. Here, you have to score here. Get a goal. Oh, get a goal. Get it on frame, James. Oh, no. Unlucky.
Yep. Goalie did a good job coming out and closing down that angle, but just couldn't quite get around it.
Tip your cap to Eli Knotts. Good decision. Good ball.
Yep.
Good hustle from Bradley and James. Just got to put it on frame.
Yeah.
It'll be there. We forget that James is still a sophomore.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy. He's lightning quick.
Roselius goes up and steps up and wins the ball there. Gets it over to Davis. Davis outside
To Bradley. Good little touch there to James again.
Here comes
Eli Knotts.
Oh! Upper Knotts.
Oh, tricky to Eli Knotts. Now that's a beauty, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got 6 tonight.
Yep.
That's a beautiful goal. I don't care if you were in the last 20 minutes or when.
Yep.
That is a wonderful score from Eli Knotts.
No goalie stopping that.
No.
Upper corner right in there is perfect.
Yes.
And good job passing there by Barnett to give
unselfish.
Eli. Unselfish there to be able to give that ball up, and then Eli just put the perfect amount of
a little bit of loft on it, just chipped it and put it right where you're not getting to it.
Yep.
I don't care how athletic you are, you're not.
Yep. Even Tim Howard wouldn't have made that save.
Oh no, Tim Howard's not getting to that. I was like in the high school reference. Cameron Clark's probably not getting to that.
Yep.
James, a guy twice his size.
Yeah.
And there's a. Well, maybe I'm just.
As here comes Jay.
The thing that's a highlight for me is the level of team play that we're seeing from RCB.
Yep. They're really they're making all the extra passes and that's what's going to get you the goals. I've not seen a time where I'm like, well, maybe that guy should have passed it there, or they didn't pass the. I think basically they found a way to find the open guy, and here comes. Speaking of which, Bradley Barnett
like to see him check back here and.
As here comes Davis. Davis will
check back a little bit, but dispossessed.
But
Rosie is there to clean up and get the ball back.
Yep.
This is modern soccer. This is pressing. This is pushing.
Yep.
And they're going to get better at it. It's kind of stop-start in terms of the press, and that's hard.
Yeah.
But again, I think we've got 2 or 3 sophomores on the field, and everybody else is a freshman.
Yeah, especially right now, the back line is a lot of new players I'm seeing there, probably getting their first experience. They're going to call a foul there on number 33. That is Zachary Kroll, as the freshman there is getting his first chance. I see 25 Owen Dodd. I believe this is his first experience.
Now, do you know who Owen Dodd's older brothers are?
I think I have an idea, but why don't you go ahead and let the fans.
Well, we saw his middle brother last year.
Yep.
Star striker. How many goals, Steve?
What was that about? He was over 20. He was like 30 maybe.
30
for Liberty.
But his oldest brother Tanner played for RCB. Oh, unlucky. Smart idea. The keeper was a little switched off there.
Yeah.
Tanner was a rock for this RCB team in one of their state title runs. Yeah. Good kids, good soccer players, and Owen looks just like another person, another part of that Dodd line of great athletes.
Yep. As with 18 minutes to go, RCB will have a few goal kicks, I believe, for them this evening, as Davis collects it, gets it to Roselius. Roselius gets it up to 26,
Sinsel.
Who's Hensel.
Harry Sinsel there, and James Barnett. This little front trio, I don't know if we'll see it all the time because of the talent that we have, but Eli Knotts and James Barnett busted a lung to get there, and he might have won a corner. Well, I might want a throw. No,
they're going to say it's a throw for the. Oh no! Now he's saying it's a throw for us.
Good switch.
Yep. I don't know how that could have been off RCB.
But it's hard to beat speed, and I think James and Eli are working really well together to harass the central partnership of Williamstown.
Yep. Here comes Williamstown though the other way. As that is one of the things about if you have a deep throw and you lose, it sometimes will lead to the run out the other way. But RCB does a good job of stopping it, and here comes Harrison Senzel again. Gets it up to Barnett. Barnett, a little heavy with the touch, but gets it to Eli. Eli's on goal. See if he can get his brace. And just couldn't quite find the back.
Put it on frame there. Goal kick.
Yep.
But again, good interplay, good movement.
Yep.
Senzel found the creator there in Barnett.
Yep. Barnett.
No complaints from me, ladies and gentlemen. No complaints from me.
Yep. Like I said, making the extra pass. You saw Eli wide open in the run. And sometimes Williamstown's had issues where their defenders are staying back a little bit much, keeping people on sides. Really haven't had. I don't know if they've called an offsides all game. Because I'm saying I don't think we have been. I'm just saying they haven't called it either.
No, they've missed a couple. Not really. There's not been a lot of question.
Yeah. As here comes a nice step there by Owen Dodd to dispossess the Williamstown player, and here comes another one. Oh, here cannot get to it. Look at that speed. Gets it over to. I said Harrison couldn't quite get around, but here's a shot. Nope, not quite. That was number
McCara.
Luke McCara.
Sorry, Luke. I'll work on that on my pronunciation.
Yep, Luke McCara had a shot there. You just couldn't quite put it on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was just 15 minutes to go. Again, thank you to Graham Simon Plumbing, CKB, and to the Harrison County EMS.
Yep.
Thank you for your support of Robert C. Byrd Athletics. We really appreciate it.
Yep. As another throw-in for RCB, as here comes, I believe Peyton Smith is now coming.
There we go. Nice to see you taking Eli Knotts off. I would have loved to see Eli get a second goal, but
I mean, it makes sense. You want to try to get other people goals if you can,
and get people time,
and so
and give Rosie a chance up front.
Gets up front there as he moves up. As Peyton Smith will anchor the back line here. As throw in here is keeping the pressure up is RCB right now, as they will keep winning throw-ins, seeing if they can. I like what I'm seeing from Garrett Hill, the freshman here. Has been winning a lot of balls, number 18. Good step there by Barnett, but off of them. But these deep throws in your own territory are very dangerous. If I were RCB, I'd mark up hard and try to see if you can win it, because if you win here, you could definitely take it straight to goal and get one here pretty quick.
Get a good turn.
Yep. Nice little passing display there with control.
Senzel almost had it there.
As good job by Dodd there. That was actually off of her, but they might give her. Yeah, they're going to give her the throw in, but Dodd actually hit it off of her. But from that angle, it was. We have a different angle. We have a better angle.
Right.
And so I'm not going to get.
Good little touch there from Owen Dodd again.
Yep. Gets it to Roselius. He's going to take it up the sidelines here.
James, you got to move into space there.
Yep.
But he's run his
Yep.
He's run hard tonight.
Well, I mean, then this weather. Fortunately, though, sun's gone down a little bit, so hopefully it's cooled down a bit to help out. Oh, Ken Barnett. Nope. But good effort there as he kept going.
Do we have VAR?
Yeah. As counterattack here, but great job by the defense there to good good fight there. Oh, they're going to call a foul, though, on Luke Macara.
I think that's a little soft, but
I would say I didn't see anything. He's going to go for the goal here, and it's just off. I think that the reason they're doing that is because, have a backup keeper in there, so they probably think they might be able to, surprise
they
him.
might be able to catch him. Well, and they almost did the one time here when it was on the 20, but
yeah, but that was a little far to go. If I were the coach there,
it would take something exceedingly special.
Yes.
To beat any goalkeeper from that distance.
Yes.
Exceedingly special. You would have to hit it in a way that with wind that they thought the ball was going out. Like, you're not beating a keeper that far.
Yeah.
But with 12 minutes to go, you got to try something.
The one thing, though, if you do that, sometimes what you'd like to at least have your other teammates do is crash, because if it comes off the keeper in a way, I believe.
What? Oh.
I think they're going to call offsides.
There's our call. There's your jinx there, Stephen Kennedy.
It's my fault. I take the full blame for that.
You should, because they definitely. But you know what? I
think James was trying not to be in the play so he wouldn't get called, but I think it was the right call.
Well, again, was up 6-0. He didn't. I don't think he really engaged with the play there. Yeah. Good little ball from Harry Sinsel. Peyton's hustling
Smith,
there.
Can he? They're not going to call foul there.
That's a big call.
Rorselius definitely got his ankles. Nice job by Dodd to control there. Gets it over to Barnett.
And Barnett looking upfield, doing what he needs to be doing.
Macara, I believe, there tried to. One thing I would say there is if you ever made in that play, do not turn back to the middle there. So
do not, because you are asking for the ball to get nicked off of you.
Yeah, I say, because look, he tried the one time, he kind of missed. That happens. It's going to happen in soccer.
Ball bounced oddly. It's not a grass pitch.
Yeah, exactly. But you just always got to turn to the outside if you're a defender, because worst case scenario, if it goes off you, it goes toward the outside, away from the goal.
Right.
All right. As RCB will get that one out of danger, as here comes Caleb Verselius the other way, as he'll find James.
Good little clever ball to James.
James, it's a good job. Oh, but hey, give the defender from Williamstown credit for sticking with
it and got the ball back.
Yep. And here comes Williamstown, tried to do a 1-2. Peyton couldn't quite control that as Dodd wins possession, but.
Listen, Rosie needs to settle the horses there a little bit. Yeah, there are a couple times he's coming pretty hot.
Yeah.
And momentum's hard.
Yeah. Well, number 12 has been using the shoulder for Williamstown a lot today. So
yeah. Well, but they're letting them play.
Yeah.
They're letting them. It's not like
I'm about to say RCB has definitely done its part as well, so don't get me wrong.
I would not call the level of physicality that we've seen this evening. I would not call the level of physicality that we've seen this evening overly aggressive. Knock on wood.
No. I think both teams have come out and played hard and played a good physical soccer game, but it's been nothing against the good job there by the keeper to get that. This might be the first time seeing our keeper punt. Good punt. It's always a good weapon when you have. James.
And I like that move from James there. Punt it forward, count on your speed, bet on yourself.
Yep.
Oh, now that.
Nice job.
Good. And a nice save from the keeper.
I think I don't know. I thought she got
a touch.
I don't think she touched it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna maybe I need to see the optometrist. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm blind.
Maybe I could be wrong too. I thought it was just a little bit wide, but it was still a great shot on goal. Good effort.
Just challenge it.
Yep, just challenge it. And here comes. It looks like Williamstown making a sub there, with 8 minutes to go. RCB is up 6-0. So. According to The schedule, RCB will be here on Saturday for both the boys and girls against Wheeling Central Catholic.
Another big game.
Yeah, big game. 10. I believe the girls are at 10 and the boys are at noon. So early games on Saturday. And Wheeling Central, you know how good they are in athletics. Good job, Peyton, to fight back and get back into play.
Force the Williamstown player into space.
Nice stop there. As
good hard play for number 5 from
number 18 there for Williamstown. That would be Briley Jones. Had probably the first shot really that could have gone in.
You would call it a legitimate chance now.
Chance on goal, yeah. Because the other ones were either missing the goal or easy ones, but that was not an easy one. So good job by the keeper there. Good job by Peyton to play that one out. When in doubt, play it out if you're a defender. So
smart moves here. And, now, Steve, here's what I'd like you to think about here as we're going towards the end of the game. This is a new year for us. It's a new season. We're going to look for a man of the match. And I'd like you to think about 3 stars of the game. Who and have it in your head who you'd like to highlight from this evening's contest. I think the man of the match is probably settled.
Yes.
But think about some people to highlight from what's been a really nice contest.
Yep. I mean, like I said,
I think
RCB, when you win 6-0, you obviously control the pace of the game. But, here comes Caleb Roselius. Can he gets it over to
Barnett?
Can Barnett?
Oh.
They're going to try to see if he can save it. Yep. Well, wait.
Almost.
He
Good
did.
work from the left back there.
And gets it up the field. And
and we'll see some tight. That Wheeling Central game on Saturday is going to be a tight contest.
Yes. They always, like I said, Wheeling Central always has athletic teams are always incredibly talented.
Definitely.
Best players from Wheeling, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Sorry, I just had to.
And smart play from the keeper.
Oh! Yeah,
that may earn Caleb Roselius a call. Is the ref? All right, well, listen.
Yeah. I would say Caleb, though, needs to, try to stop that momentum. I appreciate the hustle, but, in other games, that could be a card.
Absolutely. And he to be honest, he kind of looked like he came off worse from it.
Yep. Here comes Davis
Keeper,
trying
tough.
to work with the ball
Dance
there
around
with
a
less
little
than
bit.
5 minutes to go. See if we can get one more here to make it a lucky 7.
I think, Davis, I thought he's played a nice
I
little
would say,
game.
yeah, he's definitely shown. I mean, for a guy, he's definitely got the in-close ability to kind of control the ball in tight spaces. You can definitely see that. Obviously, he still has some things to work on, but as a freshman, you can definitely see where the potential there is for him to be.
For sure.
Even this year to make make a difference in games, but especially in the future, you could definitely see him being one of the stars of the Eagles.
Well, at quality depth, you could not say enough about it. You cannot say enough about the idea of having the ability to come down and say, okay, I need you to play left wing, or I need you to play left back and tuck in and congest the midfield here. I think and going forward, he's been pretty nice too.
Okay, Barnett's but it's off the back there.
Are the lights up here?
So with 3.5 minutes to go, as Peyton will play it out of bounds, and as Williamstown will try to see if they can get one here to get something positive out of this game. And thanks for Williamstown for coming to Clarksburg today for this matchup. Obviously, a nice little drive from Wood County, so it's always nice to appreciate them making the trip to help everyone to.
Well, and it's good experience for them too.
Yeah,
it's a good.
I I don't know if the question I have, because I haven't seen their home field, I wonder if they play on turf, if this is something different for them. Cause
I seem to remember them playing on grass.
But I know the Parkersburg schools play on turf, but I didn't know about.
Well, does South play on turf, or do they still play on grass?
I don't know. It's been such a long time. I tell you, the first time I went to South Stadium, it was huge compared to anything else you would see in soccer at that time. Like, it was just.
And I distinctly remember Big Red Stadium just being blown away. I think that, if I remember correctly, Spencer Kaplan had to give me shoes because I had never played on turf.
Yeah, because the only other and it was actually decent turf, because the other turf was University of Morgantown
Pony
turf,
Lewis.
and that was the worst turf
ever.
Forever.
Thank goodness they upgraded.
I mean, I still have scars on my arms from slide tackling on that
I've got
stuff.
one on my knee from the same thing.
I was saying, it's been over 20 years, and I still have it. I mean, this just says how bad it was.
Bad.
Yep.
But you know what? This has been a good game, a good run out for the team, and a good confidence booster with a tough contest coming on Saturday.
Yep. Like I said,
it's nice to see we didn't see any injuries that we know of.
Yep. Everyone seems to be okay here, as here comes Peyton.
And a deep squad got time.
Little tripped her up a little bit, but nice move by Briley there, but Peyton couldn't quite dispossess her. So, like I said, Williamstown will see if they can try to prevent the clean sheet here. Clean sheet with less than a minute to go. As it goes in the middle. What's is that? They're saying to stop the clock. Are they going? Oh, they're going to go penalty kick. I think they're saying that there was a handball. And it might have been, because I thought I saw a hand kind of away from it. So.
Well.
So taking it for the.
It looks like Alex Hall.
Alex Hall.
Senior.
Taking it for the. Or actually, is that Lyric Purdue? I thought. Is that 19?
I can't. It is 19. You're right. I
so Lyric Purdue, who is a sophomore, will be taking this.
And this is tough to potentially lose a clean sheet in last 49.
Yeah.
Oh!
Well struck. Nothing
hard,
you can do
nice penalty.
Yeah, nice penalty. Nothing you could do about that. But, so Williamstown will get one goal to give themselves a little bit of a pick-me-up going into their next game.
Pick your head up, Keep.
Yeah.
Pick your head up. There's nothing you could have done about that.
And it's just one of those things. It's just the ball bounced weird. Their next game, they have another road game on Thursday against St. Mary's, so that's what their next. And actually, they'll be back here in Harrison County on Saturday as they take on South Harrison. So,
all right.
So we'll see how that goes for the Yellow Jackets. I wish them the best of luck the rest of the season, unless we were to play them again, then I don't.
Right.
But other than that, like I said, thank you for coming. And before we're done here, though, I would like to say one more time thank you to Graham Simon Plumbing, CKB, and the Harrison County of tonight's game between the Eagles and the Yellow Jackets, as RCB up 6-1 with less than 20 seconds to go. Will they get to pick up their first win of this season. The record will move to 1-1, as the Yellow Jackets records will fall to 1-1. In 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it. As your final score is your Robert C. Byrd Eagles 6 and the Williamstown Yellow Jackets 1. So good effort overall.
Good game. Solid play. For me, the man of the match is Braden Thomas.
Oh yeah,
as I'm sure it'll be a lot this season.
Yep.
But my, stars of the game. If I had to pick three people, I think Carson Bennett.
Oh yeah, great game for Carson. I mean, he seemed to be everywhere. I like
McCain. I thought Jackson McCain was pretty tough.
Yep.
And it'd be a toss-up from in third between J.D. Ford, Eli Knotts. I was really impressed by Isaiah Gabbert.
Yep.
Chandler Walls.
I thought Caleb played well today. Caleb Unego.
Oh yeah, Caleb Unego. Caleb Unego. Don't think I forgot. I think Caleb had a really great game.
Yep. So. And the way he played with his feet, I really liked what Chrislip did distributing from the back as a keeper. Yeah, so I like to give him. He did a lot there to prevent them from being other things that could happen.
Right,
so.
And he did a lot of things to keep the pressure and the ball in the other half.
Exactly,
which is what you need. Excuse me. It's a great start here, ladies and gentlemen.
I was actually watching something about what was it? Former U.S. Soccer player. I'm trying to think of his name. Red hair.
Alexi Lawless.
That's it. Alexi Lawless.
The man I call the unfortunate.
Yeah. He was talking about his all-time team, and he actually for USA he put in Tony Viola at goal because he was the best distributor out of the back. He thought of all the, Now I don't know if I agree with him on that, but him being the best, but. If you're going by, but it's something to say that he thinks that's so important. So, give Chrislip credit for what he did today.
Sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that tomorrow night the ladies have their home opener here at Robert C. Byrd Eagle Stadium, and the boys and girls will be back Saturday morning against Wheeling Central.
Mm-hmm.
Robert C. Byrd's streaming network, my name is Gabe Rhodes.
Stephen Kennedy.
Have a nice evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Stiff arm in midfield, down the near side sideline to the 30, the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. It's a Robert C. Byrd touchdown.